We are now joined by Mr. Sanjeev Kumar, who's currently the president of the MHCV division of Ashok Leyland. Mr. Kumar, a very good morning to you, and thanks so much for joining in, giving us time here at NDTV Profit. I just wanted to first start off with, these AC, the new regulations for air conditioning within the cabin systems, and then move on to a little bit for the growth for the industry on the MHCV side as well. So firstly, in this particular move, for Ashok Leyland, is the product already ready for you, and are you waiting for the regulations to come in October 2025, or are you already giving buyers the option to purchase trucks with air conditioning systems in the cabin?
Hi, Puneet. Good morning. Just to clarify, Ashok Leyland has been having this range of AC products, both in heavy-duty trucks and ICV trucks, since its launch. And this mandate is from June. Government came out with the mandate in December 23, and then they clarified that it has to be implemented 18 months from this date. So effective 8 June, this mandate is already in place. And as we speak, all our vehicles are being manufactured across plants with AC cabins.
So, sir, are you already essentially from 8 June, you are saying that starting from 8 June, the date which is already gone, all new sales essentially will be will have the AC cabin, is that correct?
All the new trucks which we are manufacturing from 8 June will be of AC cabins.
Okay. And the vehicles which are already manufactured before 8 June, is that the regulation that till October you're allowed to sell those, or is there any clarification that you can give us on that as well?
So this mandate is more about manufacturing, and yes, the channel partners, the inventory they carry, they can continue to sell those trucks in the market.
Got that, sir. And if you can just quantify what is the kind of additional cost this will have, if any, because I'm guessing it won't have too much of an impact on margins. So could you quantify anything on this aspect as well?
See, when I talk about impact on the customers, I would say that definitely it will lead to increase in prices from 1 to 1.5%, depending on model and segment we are talking about. And as a manufacturer, we are passing on this cost to our customers.
Also, just to get into the industry perspective as well, because for MHCV trucks, in the month of May itself, we saw very strong growth for Ashok Leyland, almost 12% as well. Anything specific that worked in the company's favor in this month to report a very strong number?
See, when you look at overall industry outlook, last year was kind of muted, with 3% degrowth for the CV industry. But when I look at current financial year, I would say that we are expecting a single-digit growth in overall MHCV industry, aided by general capex plans by government, and growth in the buses also coming from strong order book from state transport undertakings. So overall, there is a rebound seen in some of the core industries also. So I would say that this is fourth year in running when industry continues to stay stable. Generally, in past we have seen after every third year we would see a downtrend, which we are not seeing it now. It's a positive sign for CV industry, I would say.
And so specifically, you said somewhere around mid to high single-digit growth for the industry for Ashok Leyland. Will it be in line with the industry largely, or do you expect some outperformance on that aspect?
So, every OEM would try and outpace the industry growth, and we at Ashok Leyland will also attempt to do so.
And Mr. Kumar, if you can give any, in terms of, both MHCV truck as well as buses separately, because MHCV truck, as you rightly said, degrew by 3% last year. Now you mentioned within that segment, what is the kind of growth that you, and is it high single digit, mid single digit? And for the bus segment as well, because last year you shown a very good growth, 19%, and is the revival of the bus segment essentially over the last 2 years that we are seeing. Are you expecting the bus segment also to continue the growth, and do you expect that segment will actually grow in somewhere in the double digits? I'm not asking for a guidance, just any kind of range or any kind of some story if you can give us in terms of the bus business as well.
See, when I spoke about trucks, as I mentioned, we are talking of 3 to 5% growth in the overall CVs, overall industry volumes, and it is generally guided by the I would say, by the response we are getting from our customers uh, in core industries. We are seeing some uptick in steel, cement also, and definitely government capex is really helping us. And when I talk about buses, I would say that there is a very robust pipeline of orders from major state transport undertakings. And similarly, on staff and school buses also, post-COVID, we continue to see this segment growing for us. So these are some of the factors which should help us in FY26.
And so my final question to you, largely on macro as well, because have you started seeing spending by the government essentially on the road, on the ground right now? Are you seeing, because the key aspect is that for trucks, and that's something that you spoke about in the conference call as well, that while the freight availability has increased and usage has increased, the truck operators and fleet operators don't actually need to purchase new vehicles as of now, because the utilization is still improving on a trajectory. So just wanted to understand in terms of macro, are you already seeing that on the ground, the spending starting to happen?
See, when you talk about utilization, CV industry has really gone through this transition. In past, a truck would cover 7 to 8,000 kilometers per month, but now we are talking of 15,000. So definitely fleet utilization has gone up. And when you look at indicators like e-way bills, it is up 23% last year. GST collections are very encouraging. Even when you talk about billion tons per kilometer, the kind of tonnage which trucks are carrying, it has really grown 30% in last 5 years. Freight rates, I would say, they have marginally improved. So overall, I would say that overall macros are encouraging for CV industry. Yes, first 2 months have been flat when compared to FY25. But you would recall in FY25, Q1 was very encouraging. So I would say that we are very encouraged by the way market has moved in first 2 months, and we would expect things to really pick up from Q3.
So pick up from Q3, that's what we're expecting. Mr. Kumar, thanks so much for joining in, giving us a whole host of views for Ashok Leyland as well as for the MHCV industry. We look forward to our next conversation, but thanks so much for joining in today.
Thanks, Puneet. Thanks for having me.